I didn't realize I dropped it. Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. Back up, back it up, back it up. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I can go? Okay. I didn't know if I was going to mess it up.
All right, so we're gonna let this ad start up, get the pre-roll done. And I think need to lower the sound of the music here a little bit. Radio. No worries, brother. I said no worries, brother. Yes, we did. We figured let's just get. I had to put something over where that field was, and man, let me tell you, what's up, hippie? Outlaw, what's up? That that area over there is so sloped. It took me, geez, probably 2 hours to mess with that. So I had to reroute the road, and I was raising and lowering and smoothing, like, oh, it was unbelievable. So I said, you know what? We're going to put a pig farm over here and just leave it at that. All right, we got about 30 seconds left on the ad. Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? Hey, this is Crew, and we want to welcome you back to Farm Sim 22. We are back at it on Griffin, Indiana. We are also joined on the farm by Mr. Slow Swede and Mr. Gallo Biani Films.
Hello, hello.
Swede will not probably be heard. He's not feeling 100% today. So he'll be here, but you guys won't hear him in the party. But you will hear Mr. Gallo, or actually, as it was said the other day in the stream, Gallo Biani Films.
Right. Banana films.
Gallo Biani Films. Yeah, the chat stream chat bot or whatever that some people use, it doesn't know how to say Biani.
Nope, not at all. Got no banana.
Yeah, yeah, it almost sounded like banana a couple times. I even typed it in separated to see, because sometimes those bots, when the name is like all merged,
Right.
it throws it off. Like, if you guys have ever heard of the restaurant Bertucci's, so when you put Bertucci's in like a text message in my car, when I receive it through the Cortana or Siri or whoever it is, if you forget the apostrophe S at the end, it calls it Bertuxis. So I'm like, wow, wonder where that place is. I never heard of such a place. So guys, we are doing some field prep today. We got some grass that's getting mowed. Um, we have crops that are hopefully going to be done soon, one of them being poplar. So we will have 2 fields. Oh, actually, do we have Noxie? What's up, Noxie? How you doing? Hippie Soul,
Morning, morning, morning,
Outlaw
all, morning, all.
Cowboy. What's up, everybody in the house? How you guys doing? Hey, I want to give a special thank you to a couple people here. So we had some folks follow while we were off yesterday. We have ESB Mojo 7.
Oh, that's my
We
buddy.
have we have Draconis 2387. We have Smiley Farm Gaming, and we have Farmer Pierce. So guys, if you just happen to be here, thank you very much for the follow. Much appreciated. Farm Gaming. Yeah, okay, that's cool. Yeah, I came across Smiley Farm Gaming in Lady D's stream yesterday. We were having a duel contest that she was running. So me and him wound up being the last 2 left in the contest, and he beat me to become the champion. So yeah, I guess he said, well, let this guy give me a good duel. Let me go over there and see what he does. Told him to come say hi. Nice. Awesome, Hippie. Thank you, bro. So, yeah. So, guys, much appreciated. Thank you. And, yeah, we look forward to a good day today. We have an announcement that we want to put out in a little while. I want to wait till we get some more people in. Also, tomorrow, I don't know when, I'm going to touch base with Lady D, but we are going to have with Lady D and some other folks, we're hoping to squad up. Yeah, babe. What? Well, we got to see what's in there. Yeah. We look on squadding up on the new Call of Duty tomorrow. I don't know what time. I have to go over everything because I guess, we'll want to try and coordinate times with folks. Our goal is to first time, like nobody's played anything other than the campaign if they pre-ordered. And then first time squadding up, fresh out the box, first multiplayer match together kind of deal. So that's what we're looking forward to tomorrow. Once I get some something ironed down, like ironclad, I should say, times and who would be a part of it, I'll put it in the Discord so that you guys know. There's an outside chance that most of us will be streaming it. Maybe there's a few people that don't stream or, depending on circumstances. But the goal is tomorrow, fresh out the box, squad up, multiplayer, Modern Warfare 2. And, yeah, so it should be fun. But glad you see him already. Still, I did not find him before, but did you give a mention as always in most people? Appreciate that, Hippie. Appreciate that. Yeah, so what's that? Gotcha. So we have a couple new fields here. One field has canola on it. The other field I have prepped and ready. We're going to seed at some point. And then, yo, Uncle Henry coming in with the sub, or resub, I guess, right? Yeah. Appreciate that, Uncle Henry. Make sure that's turned on. Let's make sure our title, category is off again. Let me change that, guys. Good morning to you, Uncle Henry. Hey, what's up, Nexus? How you doing there, kiddo? So Nexus, if we could, let's get shout out for Hippie Soul and Outlaw Cowboy. And then we also want to get Swede and Gallo in on that. So Noxie, what's good with you, Noxie? You still there? No worries, Uncle Henry. It's great to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing awesome today.
Following Noxie now.
So I was on some prominence poker last night, Uncle Henry. I did some. I know it's the end of the month, so it ain't gonna matter. But I went into heads up tournament. I played 2 of the 3 provisional rounds just to get my seeding. So I have to get 1 more done. But I won the first one I lost. Second one I won. The first one, oh man, it was such a bad beat. Got me. I had the dude beat 2 pair. He needed any spade on the river, and he got it. He had me covered too because I lost the hand before. But yeah, we had a good little match there, back and forth for, I'd say 80% of the match was I win 1, he win 1. You know, I win 2, he win 1, he win 2. You know, it was just a little back and forth. It was kind of interesting.
And that's poker.
Oh yeah.
See, that's one game I have not been able to grasp yet. It's poker.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh dude, I love Texas Hold'em.
Texas Hold'em.
Oh yeah, it's so great. Yeah, if you ever want to run some poker, bro, let me know. You can get Prominence Poker free on Game Pass.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to download that because I need to learn. Like I
Two
have,
two
I have,
thirty.
I have friends that play here,
Yeah.
but I never want to play
Okay.
because I never know, what's what, and you know.
Oh. Oh, we could. A couple things to do is, watch YouTube videos for like WeSop tournaments just to get an idea on how the game is played, right? That's what I
Right,
did.
right.
Because I grew up with just like 5-card stud, which I hate. And then I stopped playing because I just didn't like 5-card, 7-card. I didn't like any of that stuff.
Right.
So I stopped. And then, I don't know, maybe 12 years ago, maybe 15 years ago, the WeSop tournament started becoming huge on ESPN. And I said, yeah, let me see what this Texas Hold'em's about. So I watched the tournaments. And man, I just fell in love. I even went in a tournament here in our town for a charity. It was a $50 buy-in. You could rebuy if you wanted. I didn't, but there was 255 people that got together at a restaurant. They closed the restaurant, and I finished about 85th out of 255 people, which first time ever playing with real people live. And that, mind you, too, that was with people buying in. I was on my first $50, and I got beat by a river. A guy, I had 2 kings, he had 2 10s, and he got a river 10 to get trips on me. But
Mm.
yeah, it was it's such a fun game, and there's so many aspects to it, with bluffing and the way you bet, when to bet, when to push, and limit hold'em. I'm not a fan of. I understand why they do it. It's another type of challenge, but no limit is what I like. But yeah, it's such a great way to play poker. Low ball, high ball, 5 studs, 7 hole. Yep. Oh yeah, there's so many. Yeah, and then let's see, on PlayStation 2, they had World Series of Poker video game that came out. It's It's the original one, not the newer versions. It's the original one. The best poker game out there as far as I'm concerned on console. And man, I played that thing every day, building up my character, playing in different casinos. In that game, in order to get your ranking up, you have to play in other types of poker tournaments, so you get to learn other games. But yeah, it's fun, and hey, anytime you want to play or talk about it, let me know.
Cool.
I'm
I
always
sure
open to talk about poker.
sure will, cause like I said, that's one game that I want to learn. Make me a little
Yeah,
money off of it.
blew out my stupid elbow this morning at work. So now I'm off work for the next few days. It sucks, can't move it. Oh, geez, Noxie, sorry about that.
Ouch.
Uncle Henry said he played that game. Yeah, dude, Uncle Henry. That one, the best thing that I liked about that game was it it kept all your stats tracked. It provided you the ambiance just like the World Series of Poker tournament. You had all the tables, and then when it whittled down to the last table, the room was black. You had tons of atmosphere noise that you would get. It was the coolest game, and I can't find it anywhere except for a PlayStation 2. And yeah, I don't have PlayStation 2, and I'm not going to get it just for that. But if they were to take that game and just modernize it with the graphics and put it in for Xbox or PC or everybody, I guarantee you people be playing online tournaments in that game all the time. Like that game would be a hit. I got for ages the epoxy stream pause, my bad. Gotta look all Cruise Crusaders. Keep up the amazing work. Okay, hippie. You take care, brother.
All right, you
Yeah,
have a good one,
Noxie,
hippie.
I'm sorry to hear that you got that elbow thing there, bro. That sucks. I hope it's nothing too serious. But yeah, Henry, that was man, that game was my favorite. And then on Xbox, they come out with Full House Poker, and that is my second place poker game. That game was tons of fun. They used avatars in the game. And that one, I used to get in tournaments every week with that game. Baseball injury, originally just lifted something this morning at work and finally just let go. Oh, snap.
Ouch.
So we got an ad starting in about 50 seconds, guys.
Morning, Nexus. I meant to tell you that earlier. I'm sorry.
What, bud?
Forgot to tell Nexus good morning.
Yeah, so yeah, we had a great time. In fact, we even played poker here at the house with the family for a while. Like every Friday night or Saturday night, we would get together and kind of petered out because sometimes people's schedules didn't line up, and but yeah, pretty much, yeah, I love poker. Not enough to go to the casinos and play it. Can't lose money, but it would be kind of cool, one time to settle in and actually, get in with a group of people and just play. Me and King Wolf Live, actually, we talked about getting together to play poker on Fridays on Prominence Poker, to get like a group of people every Friday to play. But yeah, I put it out there to him and we talked about it, then nothing ever happened. How you guys hearing everything and seeing everything in the stream? Look good, sound good? Yes, sir. Audio and video seem good on this end. Okay, good. Cool. Thank you, Noxie. All right, so as soon as we get back from the ad here. And we got a little bit left. We're about halfway done on this field here. We got our seed bed going down. But yeah, Gallo, if you do, like I said, hit me up, man. We'll party up and we can get into the game, and you know, I'll go over whatever you want to go over within the game, and then it's just a matter of playing. Once you get play, that poker's a game that you're only going to understand and learn by playing. Get the fundamentals, know what means what, and then it's a matter of using your mind. When you play online or a video game, you know, unfortunately there's no visual cues that you get from a person or that you can give to another, so you lose that aspect of it. But you know, there's things that you can do. I always like when you're with people, in front of people, you know, because everybody has what they call a tell. But there's also moments where, you know, when I play with people, I like to give false tells sometimes too. And it's like anything else, right? When you're playing baseball, you know, you're a pitcher, you got the batter, you know, you want them to think certain pitch is coming, but you throw something else.
Right.
Well, in poker, you know, by the way you bet, how much you bet, the way you bet, right? These are all things that come into play in your tells and false tells, and, you know, being able to read people and stuff. So it's a very unique game, and I like it because it's, you know, it puts your mind on alert to figure things out and stuff. So
cool.
All right, well, we're back from the ad, guys. Look, we got about 15 people here. I did want to make an announcement for our good friend here, Mr. Gallo Biani Films. We were talking earlier in the month about helping him out and getting him going and get to affiliate, and we are proud to announce, as of this morning when he went in, he received his affiliate status.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So kudos to Mr. Gallo.
Thank you to everybody's help. I appreciate it.
Yeah, we're super proud of the whole community going out and helping out. So, go ahead, brother.
Thank y'all for stepping in and stepping up for your boy.
Yep. Yeah, so
it has been a long.
We said we wanted. Yep. Oh yeah, it has been, brother.
Been a long road.
Yeah,
but
we said
we crossed it.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, we said we wanted to get it in there before the end of the month, and or by the end of the month, and
voila,
yeah, we were able to.
Made it happen.
That's awesome. Great to hear. Good feeling when you hit affiliate. Oh yeah. What's up, Weber?
It
Yeah, we'll
was
get the link in there for sure.
it was
Yeah,
kind of
Nexus,
crazy.
if you're there, Nexus, can we get Gallo's link in the chat, please?
Thank you very much for that. What was it?
Congrats, says Nexus.
Thank you, Nexus. I appreciate it. Thank y'all for all y'all's help. Like,
Mr.
every day.
Swede also.
Yep. Thank you, sweet. Every day, I would come in and look at the dashboard. It'll say you still have to do this. You still have to do this. You still have to do this. So I'm like, okay. When I got up, I logged in. I'm like, what happened to my doggone dash? Like, oblivious of everything. Like, what happened? Like,
Right.
is this something new now? That now I got something else? And then it clicked. Boy, you an affiliate. Ah,
Yeah,
couldn't
that's
I,
awesome.
I couldn't wait to tell you.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, well, I mean, every day I've been pestering you too. I'm like, yo, where we at?
What are your numbers?
I was getting amped up too. Because it's a big deal, and I know for myself when I started, I didn't know anybody in Twitch, not a soul.
Right,
And so I know, there were days where I would stream for 6 hours and have one person watch
right,
me.
right,
And talk about really getting discouraged. And, then all of a sudden one day you got 10 people and you're like, cool. And then you go 2 days where maybe you get 0 on one day and 2 the next day.
right.
And you're like, oh my God, this is terrible. And then you go, maybe I got to stream longer. And then the next thing you know, I'm putting in 12, 14-hour streams. And,
Thank you, Noxie.
it just got so brutal.
Right.
And, yeah, it,
Thank you, Weber.
but you just got to keep, pushing through and, that's, but it's a great thing. And I'm super stoked that you have that chapter in your Twitch
Oh yeah.
journal that you can, turn the page now,
Yeah,
and we'll
it's in the
start
books.
to, move forward with getting
Yeah.
some other things. So,
Oh yeah.
that'll
Oh
that'll
yeah.
be that's a great thing. So,
That it
but yeah,
is.
thank you very much to all the folks, at least that I know of on our end here.
Right, cause
Thank
y'all.
you guys for going out and supporting and helping
Yeah,
out and being a part of that journey for the last 27 days that we know of. And
right.
um,
Yes.
now we can move on to the next thing. Go ahead. What was that, Gallo?
Oh, just saying yes. I'm gonna go celebrate. I'm gonna go yell out loud. Yell out loud outside. I'm an affiliate. They're gonna look at me
Yep.
crazy though, but
They'll be
I
like, "What does
understand.
that mean?"
Like,
Yeah.
what is it?
No
What?
problem. I often don't talk, but I always lurk in. Yeah, sounds great, Weber. It's all good.
Cool, cool. Crew, what you need me to do? I think we finished the grass.
So you loaded up both sheep?
Yeah, he loaded both the sheep and I
He
believe the
took care
cows
of
too.
that?
Yep, he took care of that part.
Okay. So let's take a look here at. Let me go to the main farm. And let me get the save here. And let's go to our calendar. So we're in October. So we can only plant wheat and barley. And we are. Let me see here. Hold on 1 second. Oh, you know what you can do? I'm going to get the worker to drive the cultivator, or the disc harrow, rather, up to the main farm. Or if you want to drive it, you can.
I can drive it.
Yep. All right, let me hop out. So take that disc harrow and take that to the main field that's right across the street from our farm, right where the white fence is. All right. And if you can cultivate that field, that would be awesome.
Ready.
All right.
Cool.
Oh, hello, Mr. Swede. And yeah, we'll kind of go from there.
Cool.
I'm gonna try because I feel sometimes I get too far ahead with my thinking, and then what I thought about early on gets clouded and forget about it.
Forget about it.
Yeah, so now let's see. I'm gonna need. No, we're at 100% here. All right, cool. Actually, no, we're only 100% on the one half. That's right. So I need to get the fert spreader. Anybody know where the fertilizer spreader went to?
Mm-mm.
Oh, I see it.
Snuggled away in the barn.
Yep. All tucked in nice and nice.
That's nice. That's nice.
All right, I'm coming down the main road at the farm, bro.
So you see that piece right there to your left? That's what I'm.
Yeah, yeah, that field there. Yep.
Ooh.
Then
Loving the new
once he gets
tractors.
back, oh yeah, those are my favorites. They're really nice. Well, not favorite like I don't use any others, but I love the tires on there. They got great power.
Oh yeah, that
One
was
piece.
when you told me about that. I had to switch my tracks to get these
Yep.
because it moves a lot faster.
Yeah, it moves better. It handles better. The tracks do serve a purpose, but you know when you got those tires there, it just makes that thing look so much better.
Right.
Works better. So what we're going to do basically is, excuse me, we're going to get fields prepped up real good, and then we're going to get ready to do some seeding. And I actually forgot to put the time back up to where it needs to be. Then the next thing we're going to do, let me see if yesterday I could not buy any manure, which was odd because I've been able to buy manure like all the time, and I don't know why it was gone all of a sudden. There it is. Now it's back. All right. So we're going to need to we're going to need to load up on some manure as well. So I got manure at the store, so we can fill up a truck with manure, and then we have to fill up the greenhouses
Hmm.
and the seed and fert factory. Actually, I might even get double the amount of manure I just got because I don't want to take any manure from the cows just yet. I want that to build up a lot higher than it is.
Right.
So let's get another batch of 8, and then we might need mineral feed for the TMR mixer as well. We have to make sure we get the TMR mixer filled up. So yeah, we're gonna have a busy day again, as always, right? There's never
Right.
a non-busy day on the farm except when you get to the winter months and you're just waiting for crops. But I have to make something to eat. BRB, no problem, Swede. Sounds good, buddy.
Cool, cool.
So I do have to take my son into work at 2:30. So I'll be heading out about 2 o'clock. But when I get back, uh, I don't know, Gallo, if you wanted today, if you're open today for stuff, um, we can try and get a few things done today if you want.
Cool. I am
You know,
down. Yes, sir.
uh, whether it's games or stream stuff or whatever.
Just do all
We
the
could try to work.
all
Yeah,
the
we could
above.
try to work through some things today if you want. All right.
Yes, that will work.
Definitely think we need to get on State of Decay
Yeah.
because if we could make that, even like one day a week, you know, like
Right.
we'll take a look at your schedule right when you get it and say, hey, next month I'm good for this day week 1, this day week 2, or something if you want.
Okay.
This way we could do a playthrough on State of Decay 2. That would be cool.
Yeah, that works for me.
Um, yeah. So obviously as long as you like the game.
Oh yeah, I am down.
All right, we only have one more pass left on this field. And then this one will be done for seed bed. We got an ad starting in about 5 seconds, guys. And then just the push to Silver Run. That's pretty much where we're at. I'm going to try over the next couple weeks to get a mod folder set up on my computer for when we get Silver Run so I can put the Deddy server together quicker.
Good.
Yeah, and I really want to give a lot of thought into how to start it as well. I've got I have like multiple ideas in my head, so it'll be good, if we get an understanding of who's going to join us, and then we can get together in the Discord and kind of, map out like the first year or so, just so we all have an idea of what we're shooting for.
Right.
Oh my, excuse me. So if you guys see at the end of the field here, I was trying to fill in that with the grass there because it changed down the other end, and way the map's set up, the camera will not go to the end of the field there. So yeah, I didn't get to cover up the whole entire field, which is disappointing because I don't know if that's a restriction that you can avoid as the map creator, or if it's something that you can easily adjust or make it where the field doesn't go to the end of the map, so you can tweak it if you want. It was funny. I was watching some real farmers and some work last couple days on YouTube, and you know how a lot of people always talk about things moving too slow and all that, right?
Right.
So, the average speed of a harvester in real life, what do you think the average speed is
Probably
for somebody
go
driving a harvester?
maybe next little 20 miles per hour.
Well, I mean, while they're harvesting.
Oh, wild harvesting. Ooh. I know. Is there anything near the game? Because Let's go with 5 miles.
Okay. So if you look it up on Google, it is 3 to 4 miles per hour. Hey,
Wow.
what's up, Pops? Off Road Nation, what's up, buddy?
I don't
So
know if I
yeah,
can
I
do that.
was I was like, oh my goodness. Yeah, 3 to 4 miles per hour is the average speed of a standard combine harvesting, your base products, right? Your wheat, your corn, right, all that stuff.
Right.
Weber was like, dang, I was right. Pop's place is in the house. What is going on, Pops? Oh, we're going to
Morning,
nail the
morning,
stop sign.
morning.
Oh, or yield sign, whatever it was. How you guys doing? Pops, it's great to see you, my friend. Thank you so much for coming out. But yeah, I found that really interesting. And there was a guy that I was watching who was doing plowing. And he, because of the ground, because of how cold it gets where he is, when he plows, he has to plow at 2 miles an hour.
Oh, that's a whole.
Been lurking a bit, just making. Yeah, sounds good, Pops. I understand. Red Eye Jedi, what's up, brother? Yo, Mr. and Mrs. Brabs coming in with the trifecta. What's up, Brabs?
Morning, morning, morning,
Mrs. Crew
Bravs.
says a big hello to everybody in chat and in the
Hey,
party.
hey,
Great to
Miss
see you
Crew.
guys. You got a hello, Mrs. Crew
Yeah,
from Gallo.
my regular
But
voice.
yeah, and what was funny was, yeah, when he was doing it, he showed in the tractor, he brought 5 new replacements for the plow because he said there's a stretch that he does that has some bigger rocks underground.
Mhm.
And while he was doing the recording, he snapped 2 of the heads on the plow.
Ouch.
And yeah, it was just, it was really cool because, that's the kind of stuff that if you've never been near a farm or have any working knowledge of farm, I would have never thought, that these kind of things, the speed and, like this guy, it took him, what, 45 minutes to drive to the field. And he's like, yesterday I was out here and we broke one of the heads and I had to drive all the way back, go in the shop, replace it, drive all the way back out. So, I mean, he lost 2 hours
Right.
minimum, dealing with that stuff. And,
Dealing with this
you just,
maintenance.
yeah, exactly. So when he came out the next day, he's like, I got 5 of them things with me today. Tools, got everything. I'm ready to go. How are you, Brabs? Hey, Brabs, you know what's funny? So yesterday, um, I went in. Apparently, the first thing, the update for ATS never went through. So when I logged out again and did a reboot on my computer, the Halloween update came up for ATS. I'm like, great. Maybe that's what the issue was. I go back in the game, nothing. I have the Halloween background, mind you, right? Halloween background's in there, everything. I go to get the Halloween deliveries. I got ungats. I tried without the trailer. I tried it with the trailer. External contracts, the whole deal. Logged into my world. I go to the globe in the game. It says World of Trucks connected. So I don't know. I guess they said, nah, crew, you ain't worthy of bringing candy to the masses. Yeah, signed in World of Trucks, everything. I'm I'm befuddled.
Befuddled.
Big time befuddled. Don't understand. Because when I go in my books, it shows all the events I did. I've done Christmas events, Valentine events, but for some reason it says no Halloween for you. It said forget about it. I got forget about it. Can't understand it. All right, so yeah, I gotta wait until we plant, until I can put the last bit of fertilizer over here. So we're just gonna park you right there, and let's head over to get our manure. Charlie, I'm gonna go get the manure. And then over here, this should be 100% for. Yep. All right, so Gallo, I brought the roller over to the field you're on as well.
Okay.
So when you're done, we're gonna get that field rolled. Okay.
Cool. Got it. I'm on it.
Cool beans. I'm gonna go pick up the manure at the shop.
Alrighty.
You did all 13, Brabs? Nice. Yeah, I tried. I don't know what else I could do. I had my truck all ready to go. Got my Halloween skin on my trailer. I got the cancer awareness still on my truck itself. I even made the Halloween skin on the truck look a little bit like Halloween, a little bit breast cancer awareness, but nothing happened.
It just won't let you
Yo,
be great
Wolf
today.
of Odin, what's up, brother?
Morning. Ooh.
The witchy dragon in the house. What's happening, Wolf? And Witchy, how you guys doing? Welcome in, Raiders. Yo, it's good to see everybody. How y'all doing?
Hope everybody's doing well.
Oop. I passed where I had to go, man. I'm over here just zipping along.
It was a smooth
Where I
ride.
had to go. Oh, man, it was super smooth. Super smooth and reading, saying hello. What's happening, guys? Thank you for coming in with that raid there, Wolf. It's great to see you, brother. Hope you're doing awesome. Same as Witchy. Hope you're doing. Is Mina there too? What's up, Mina? In case Mina's there, hello. Or Mina. If I said it incorrectly, I apologize. Speaking of Chivalry 2, we have Mr. Wolf of Odin, who's he's been playing some Chivalry 2. Are you able to show me what you mean later on? Yeah, probably. Absolutely, Brebs. So yeah, we got a shout out for Wolf of Odin. If we can get one for Witchy Dragon as well, that would be awesome. But Wolf, yeah, we're trying to get our buddy here, Gallo, on some Chivalry 2. And we're also going to try to get some State of Decay 2 going. You know, we're looking into some other games to add to the channel. So Wolf, anytime you want to run with us, bro, let us know. If you got State of Decay 2, let me know. You can join us. Try and get a squad up. And then tomorrow, guys, at some point, once I know, I'll put it in the Discord, but myself and Lady D, we're trying to get a group of people together for the launch of Call of Duty tomorrow. And we're hoping to get a squad together so that we're all brand new, fresh out of the box. Nobody played any multiplayer yet. So we're hoping to squad up and get into a multiplayer match with a full boat if we could. So if anybody plays Call of Duty, tomorrow is going to be the full release. Obviously, not knowing the time, people might want to get on and do their thing. So we just have to kind of take a peek at what time we want to get together and all that. So if you guys want to join us, please message me in the Discord. Most definitely would be on. Oh, there goes Lady D and she. What's going on?
Morning,
How
ladies.
are you guys? Great to see you. Let's get some shout outs for the ladies there. Comes out tonight at midnight. Yep. 9 p.m. Pacific time for yeah. Oh, you're on West Coast? Okay. So 9 p.m. for you. Well.
Must be nice.
Mm-hmm. There we go. We got a full truckload, baby. So let's go, and we're going to go take this to our greenhouses. Hey,
Yo,
Mr. Swede.
I'm a little upset with Sweet that he's not here because what he made for dinner looks delicious.
Yeah, it should be on a plate in front of us right about now.
Right?
Oh, you're East Coast. Okay. Well, that's cool. I'm East Coast as well.
Now I want the real thing, Sweet. The real thing.
Yeah, Swede, that's not allowed until smell-o-vision's a thing.
Right? Scratch and sniff. They get a nice heaping spoonful.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the only problem is my spoon will look like a ladle.
Right? Taking big bites.
Yep.
Mmm.
With what berries?
Lingonberries.
Lingon? Okay. What are they? What are they, like, sweet? Are they? What's the deal with the lingle? Okay. Hey, sweet. Do you want to start seeding? Yeah, right over here. Let's get this grass field started over here. Yep. No. Right here, where we normally. Yeah. Correct. Yeah. So yeah. So guys, we're looking forward to tomorrow. Um, we'll have to knock down a time that would be good for everyone. Um, but yeah, tomorrow full release. I actually went on and played some more missions yesterday in the campaign. I got to, let's see, the mission I just got to last night was oh no. What? Why is my pepper greenhouse gone?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
How about that? Interesting. Maybe
kind
there's an update.
of
Okay.
my
All
trailer
right.
that I was looking for the other
Well,
day.
interesting. Yeah. That's interesting. So yeah, the mission I got to, yeah, Pop's place said poof. Yeah, pretty much there, Pop. It did. It said poof. See ya. Yeah. Yep. But it's weird. It was just there, the first one. Pigeon Triumph coming in with the follow. Welcome to the Crusaders there, Pigeon.
Welcome,
Good to see
welcome.
you. So yeah, we made it to the lighthouse mission. I just dropped. For those of you that have played the campaign, I just got to the mission where you get to the lighthouse, and you have to go down into the underground tunnels down there. So pretty much, I stopped just as I rappelled down the rope into the underground system there. So we'll see. Maybe later today or tomorrow or something we might. But if we don't, we'll finish it shortly. All right. So we're gonna fill up manure in all the greenhouses, get them doing their thing. Got to run, crew. Catch you later. All right, Pops. Take care. Thank you so much for coming out, brother. It was great to see you. Everybody, Pops Place. Let's get a shout out there, Nexus, for Pops. Guys, make sure if you're not following Pop's Place, make sure you get on over there, click the link, say hello, and make sure you hit that follow button. Great individual, and awesome friend to the channel. So cool. Thank you, sweet. Lady says I get off at 5:30 p.m. tomorrow. You can run after that. Gotcha. Okay.
Forget work. No. Work is the and like I always say, work is interfering with my streaming. You don't need that job.
Followed. Awesome. Thank you so much for that, Noxie. All right, Pops. You have a wonderful, wonderful day. Be blessed, and we will see you again. All right, buddy? Okay, so what do we have to do now? Oh, I need to actually put some manure into the fert and seed factory. So actually, we're going to ride back down to the farm, or to the shop. I'm going to let that load up before I tap into it. Yeah, I want to get a full boat in there. But I'm thinking what we'll do is, oh, Lady D hitting the resub. Thank you, Lady. Much appreciated. That is 2 months in a row for Lady D. Thank you so much, Lady. Yep, ads are in progress. Yep. There we go. You guys should be back now. Lady D, thank you very much for that resub. Much appreciated. Thank you guys. You guys are absolutely awesome. So we're going to head back to the shop, grab some manure. I think what we're going to do too, guys, is when it comes to fert, we're going to really work on getting slurry. And we're going to save the manure for everything else. You know, seed, fert, greenhouses. But I really want to get slurry to be a big part of our fertilizing. Excuse me. All right, let's go and... What's up, baby? All right, let's drop those down. And let's do...
All right.
We'll do another full...
Never wait for a quick second.
Do your thing, brother. Welcome back, Shishi. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
That's right, Mr. Cocktail. Okay, back from that. Sorry, I missed you saying anything. Okay, yeah, no worries, guys. So, lady, I want to thank you for the resub there. Really appreciate that. Glad to have you with us. And Shishi, welcome back from the ad break as well. You guys rock. And yeah, we'll see what we can do tomorrow to take care of our Call of Duty stream. We'll have to figure out who's going to be running with us. I know Lady put up on Twitter a few names, so we're looking forward to that. And that'll probably work good for me too, Lady, because my daughter gets done work at 6. 5:45, 6 o'clock, somewhere around that range. So, you know, we could try to meet up, you know, shortly after like 6 o'clock or around 6 o'clock maybe. And then, like we talked about yesterday, what we could do is, you know, probably not stream it, you know, for people that might feel kind of sounds good. Cool. Yeah, if nobody wants to stream it, I would say that's fine too. This way we, you know, kind of go in, we'll just go into Discord chat and, or game chat. I don't know if they'll have a game chat, but Discord probably would be easier. And then, you know, just get in and have some fun, figure things out, right? And then after that, we figure out if it's going to be something that people want to stream and all that good stuff. All right, we're going to take this to the seed factory. And guys, if you're not using this truck here, this is in the mod hub. Sweden, I really like this truck. And I'm gonna be honest with you. On our Silver Run, on our Silver Run map, I'm almost 100% gonna say this is gonna be our starting truck, no pickup truck. We'll just put the low bed on it, and this is gonna be our starting truck, because this truck it's smooth, clean, no problems with it, hooks up to like, it's just absolutely awesome. I know it has a small capacity, right? What are we at? 17,000 liters this holds. But I mean, yeah, I mean it's an absolute beast. It looks good. You can make any color you want. It's a really great truck, and it's very versatile. You can hook it, like when Sweden and I now use it to do work like harvesting and stuff. All we do is hook up the trailer to the back of this. So you have the trailer, 50,000 liters, plus this at 17. So I mean, you're going in with 67,000 liters. Yeah, I mean it's a great truck. It's great for getting around the map and putting things in for the animals, and I mean it's great. So I might touch it before 6 p.m. Too excited not to. Yeah, no worries, she. All right, so I need to get silage over here. Okay. Yep. Yeah, it's very versatile. Alright, so we're going to grab some silage. How you making out, Gallo?
Doing well. Oh no, I'm
Okay.
back now.
All right, cool.
I'm back now. Doing all right.
All right, let's see if we have any silage in the silage
Didn't realize.
first.
Didn't realize I had my mute on.
No worries.
I've been talking the whole time. Right?
No silage. Wow, we got a boatload of wood chips in this silo. Woo! Almost 750,000. All right. Time to offload some silage. What we'll do is we're going to bring this. We'll empty out the small bunker first. Hey guys, I'm going to be using the conveyor belts here at the opening of the main farm, so if you do come this way, just be aware. Going for a nap, see if I can kill some of this pain. We'll catch you later. Have a great. All right, there, Noxie.
You have a good one.
I appreciate you for coming out, brother. I hope you feel better, brother.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna have to switch it up to auto start off and on, guys. Just so you're aware.
Okay.
Uh, turn on. Okay. All right. Start loading up.
Now you know how you said about the harvester, it goes like 2, 3 miles per hour
Yeah,
when you harvest it.
average. Yeah, average speed 3 to 4. Yep.
Now I wonder if you know how they had a little trick on this game where you put the weight on it
Uh
and
huh.
you I wonder if that works. Like if that actually works in real life.
Oh, no, God, no. There wouldn't be anything like that that would make it go faster. It'll go faster. They just
Just don't want it to.
if they tried. Yeah. Well, no, no. If
Well,
they tried to thresh at that speed, they would destroy their equipment, the
they're-
crop.
right.
Oh yeah.
It would be awesome though.
Just like cultivating, right, or plowing. The reason why they have to move slowly is because the hooks that are on the end of like the cultivator and all those things would snap off if they went too fast. And based on the ground at the time too dictates the speed. So if you're
Right.
in a colder climate, you know,
That ground will be hard.
that ground freezes, man. That's hard.
Right.
What's the name of the truck? It's the Tatra. Let me go into trucks here. So it's going to be the Phoenix 6x6 Kipper. All right. So we're good on silage. I need mineral feed and I need liquid fertilizer. Put the conveyors away. Yo, baby, you got some redemptions. So fuck her up. Got another one. Yeah, Sweet and I started using this truck about a week ago or so, and I mean, I don't know. I love it. He loves it. It's a great little tool to have, and I don't think it was expensive either, was it? Let me take a look. I forget what it cost. No, it's a little pricey, 120 grand, but it's a keeper. You know what I'm going to do? Yep. I'm going to, since we're already hooked up here, I'm going to empty this and I'll put it in the silo. This way we don't have to worry about hooking the boom up over here again. That'll be done. And then that'll free this up for whatever else we need. Good morning, Cowboy Mike. What's up, Cowboy? Let's get a big old shout out for Cowboy Mike. Good to see you, pal.
Morning.
40 seconds, team, on the ad coming up. I was able to pop in Cowboy. I was popping in several people over the last couple days to go in and say hi. I've finally started to be able to see some peeps that I haven't seen before or didn't know they were streaming at the time, you know. So we got to go hang out with some folks. Singing her song. The missus likes to play one of those games where you have to like guess the music. And man, they'll come up with some oldies from back in our day, Swede. Especially when they get into some of those love songs from back in the day. Ooh, you'd be like, uh-oh, a little slow groove. A little slow groove coming up here. Bam, look at that. Done. Done, baby. There we go. All right. Let's move you up there. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. It started pulling the rocks. Oh, no. Stop engine. Nope, we didn't want to do that. We wanted to... Man, that just started pulling all the stones out of the neighboring bunker there, bro. Absolutely, Lady D. Yep. Yeah, you guys are good. Like I said, too, you can even go in Discord. For those of you who are regular folks, you know, here with the Crusaders, especially you subscribers. I mean, you come in, you subscribe, and yeah, you know, you guys can go in the general message, type in there, hey, I'm going to be going live. You know, look, I want to be successful, but I also want you guys to be successful too, or at least, you know, up to what you want to do, right? Because this ain't a competition. This is all of us working together, hanging with each other, knowing each other, being there for each other, right? You know, that's what we try to do. So, yeah, feel free. As long as it's not a picture that incriminates me, I'm good. So my daughter, I'll share this with you guys. So my daughter the other day, my youngest, the one who is more like me than most of my kids, which is dangerous. Um, so I was helping bring in the groceries. Now, typically, when I'm just kind of chilling at my house, right, I'll wear shorts. Oh, what am I doing? I'm not looking to load, I'm looking offload. I'll wear shorts. And then when it gets a little cooler, in the cooler months here, I'll put my, I guess we probably would call them like jogging pants. If you picture the old Italian guys back in South Philly wearing like those Adidas workout pants, right? Jogging pants they used to call them. I'll usually wear those over top my shorts. So the other day we're taking the groceries out of the car. I got bags up my right arm. I got bags up the left arm there, right? And all of a sudden, as I turned, my jogging pants I forgot to tie, and whoop, they just dropped all the way down to my ankles. And my youngest, I thought like CPR was going to be necessary, and I got my arms filled. I got like 10 bags, right? 5 on each arm. So I'm like, all right, I mean, I got my shorts on, right? It's not like I'm in my, boxers or whatever. So I just start to, walk slowly into the back door because the kitchen's like maybe about 20 feet from where I was. Well, she goes in. Unbeknownst to me, she went in to put some bags down in addition to getting her phone, and proceeds to record me walking in. Yep, pretty much like a giant Italian penguin walking in with grocery bags on his arms and his gray, jogger pants or whatever you want to call them down around his ankles. Yeah, and then she posted it on what? Snapchat. She put it up on Snapchat. Yeah. So, yeah. So that was, yeah. So that was good. So, if on the news one of these days, you see, so in passing today, folks, we just wanted to see, there was a post that got 1 million likes the other day, and it's this guy walking in his, that would be me. Just so you're aware. It's a great get out of work for tomorrow. Oh, okay. Let me see what lady put in the Discord here. Oh, in case you need to get out of work tomorrow. Here we go. To whom it may concern. So this is a memo on Modern Warfare 2 stationery. And it says important leave of absence from, fill in your name here. I am writing to inform you that so-and-so must be excused from all prior duties on October 28th, 2022. The circumstances of their absence remain highly classified. However, I am pleased to inform you that they have passed selection to join an elite task force headed up by an experienced professional in the field. The global scope of this operation spans from Amsterdam to Mexico, and therefore will take some time. We realize that this may leave some tasks incomplete, but rest assured we will tie up any loose ends. Please note that we are going dark, meaning that any attempt at communication as of now may malfunction. Nevertheless, as this mission is urgent, we are leaving. Failure to comply may result in a severe case of launch day-itis, and chronic bouts of FOMO, or worse yet, sweatiness. Stay frosty, my friends. Insert name here. So there you go, guys. We have your memo. It is on proper MW2 stationery. So Amethyst said, so where's the link to this video? I've tried to post it several times and it's not working. So, hey, Mac Fallout. What's up? Thank you for the resub, Mac Fallout. Welcome in. Yeah, I guess because we're going dark, all communications kind of failing. Sorry about that. All right, so what did I need to do, guys? I needed to go get liquid fert. So, let's see. I'm going to need... I'm trying to think of what will connect. Let me do this. Oh, I can turn off that auto engine. Amethyst said, oh, darn. Yep. Oh, darn is right. Let's see. Where are you at? You're right here. Put that back on. Okay. So, let's take this back down. How you making out, Gallo?
I'm doing that right, getting my roll on.
All right,
Everybody
brother.
get your roll on. Everybody get your roll on.
Uh-huh.
Ha! Get them doggies.
Mac Fallout, great to see you again. Thank you for the resub. That's 8 months for Mac Fallout. Much appreciated.
And hold up.
So yeah, guys, this is the push to Silver Run. Like I said, over the next week or so, I'm going to get some mods down in a new folder on the PC. This way, once the map hits, all we got to do is upload the map and the mods, and we'll be ready to rock and roll. Now, I believe I can use this for our liquid fert. Yes, I can. I want to use the liquid fert we made. Or no, we didn't make liquid fert, did we? We made dry fert, if I remember correctly. Yeah, we made solid fert. Okay. Yeah, so we got to go grab some liquid fert at the shop. And once again, they make trailers with these swivel heads. Don't give us the option to lock them, which is never good. So chat, how you guys making out today? We got a quick week this week, didn't it? Does it seem like it went fast for everybody or just me? I feel like this week is flying by. Yeah. I mean, literally, it just feels like yesterday and the day before we were doing the breast cancer awareness streams. And now we're already, almost, like tomorrow is 1 week since the first day. Right? It's like unreal.
Oh, yeah. 12? Oh, wow. Okay.
Hey, forget about it. That's right, Cowboy. Cowboy, how you feeling today, bro? Once again, Cowboy, remember, bro, you can always come on in and join Join the party here. Let's see. Pallet. What do we got? Liquid fert. 2,000 liters. Let's make sure this will work before I purchase more. I'm doing good and blessed. Nice, Shishi. There we go. All right, cool. Yeah, it did go quick. I'm telling you, man. I just feel like, holy smokes, we're done already. Start load, baby. No, you don't want to load. Okay. And because it's a swivel, it makes it more difficult to back up. These things are a pain in the neck. There we go. I'm soaking in a bubble bath. Well, excuse us, Mr. Cowboy. It's Steve-O. Did we see Steve-O? Did Steve-O pop in? Hey, there he goes. What's up, Steve-O? Red-Eye Jedi with the hydrate. Copy that, Red-Eye.
Drink it up, drink it up, drink it up.
Well, that bottle's done. All finished. All right, there we go. That filled that up. Good. So Steve-O's been tearing up some Valheim. If you guys haven't seen the game Valheim, go on over. Hit that click. Yeah, hit that click. That'll work. Click on that link. Smash that follow button for It's Steve-O. Go on over. He's running Valheim. You'll see him on some SnowRunner, some Satisfactory. Plays a litany of games. Steve, it's great to see you, buddy. Hope you and your mom are doing good. Got some mods made the game better. Yeah, I saw a few mods that some people had put on for Valheim that definitely make it better. One thing, I don't know if they have a mod for it, but if they allow your torches to stay lit, that would be very helpful for me. Man, I made a path when I was playing Valheim. I made a path from our home base back to a quarry. And in fact, Steve and I played on the map together. I still have that same map. But yeah, I went and made this pathway to go. Let me see if I can get this. But I had probably about 20 torches along the line of this path, and it would only hold 4 resin, and it wouldn't let me, I would have to go and relight them like every day, and it got to be exhausting. All right, let's see. Probably what I'll do is park this right in here somehow. Nope. It's all. Is it full? It's probably full. Yeah. Oh, it only takes 2,000 liters. Okay. So I'm going to leave that, right there for now. And yes, and doubles. Oh, the type of weapons you can use. Is that what it's doing? Very good. Okay, so seed and production is back up. Coffee time. You know what, Shishi? That is true. I do think I need to go and get some coffee. TMR, we're almost full. Oh, mineral feed. I gotta go get mineral feed. Let's see. I can actually use the flatbed. Yeah, I can use this flatbed over here. Yeah, I think You know, I haven't had a cup of coffee in like 4 days. Actually, yeah, I think the last cup of coffee I had was on the weekend.
That could be your why you had your headache.
It could be because they do say sometimes like a little bit of caffeine can actually help headaches.
Mm-hmm.
Coming down? Cool. I'm heading to the shop, boys.
Oh, brother.
Swede, when you're done seeding, if Gallo's not using the big roller, you can use that one. If he is using the big roller, actually no, you need the. No, you should be able to use either one, right? Yeah. If he's using the big one, I have the two small ones. They're in the shed there, right next to the stone crusher. So either one, brother, whatever you can grab at the time. Hold two swords of the same weapon. Oh, that is a good mod, Steve-O. Big hugs to Gallo and Swede from Shishi.
Thank you. Big hugs back. You handle us both at the same time? Hmm? Both hugs? Can you? Hmm? Can you? Because they're on the way.
Shishi stands with arms wide open and says, "Bring it in, boys." Gallo and Swede slowly walk towards Shishi to give big hugs.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden, Swede's foot is out and trips Gallo on the way. Gallo falls down. Swede runs over, grabs a single hug all to himself, just
Mm-mm-mm.
looks at Gallo and says, "Hee hee hee hee." Just not right.
It's
Not
cold blooded.
right.
Cold blooded. Thought we were cool, sweet. I thought we were better than that, man.
Yeah, not when it comes to hugs, bro.
I see every man for himself. I
Nah,
understand.
he said, yo. He said, I don't share those. All right, let's see. We need, let's see. What should we do here? Um, all right, we'll grab this here and let's see. Do we do 8? Probably should, huh? This way I can just stack them and it'll pull from them. God, I wish. Is there, can I lift? Is there any mineral feed that I can lift? I think there is, right? Where's our liftable pallets and bags? Here we go. There we go. Here's our liftable ones. All right. Okay. So we're going to bring this over to the TMR mixer. Whoops, hello. You know what else was pretty cool, guys, in watching some of the real farm footage? Um, was the silage bunkers. Oh, hello. Look at that, baby. Ooh, what a toss that was.
Ooh. Yeah.
Good. That was almost perfect. It almost landed flat right where I needed it. The silage bunkers that some of these real farmers do. So, you know, there's actually silage that, and Swede probably knew it because, you know, he's from the area there and he used to farm, and you know, maybe others have known it too. Maybe I'm the noob here, but there's people that actually their silage is almost like a compost, where they'll put in like corn chaff, right? And let's say that fills up 90% or 85% of the bunker. And then they'll go and they'll take like the potato harvest they did. They'll take like the bad potatoes, right? The ones that kind of didn't make it. And they have those in those big plastic buckets. And they dump that. They'll chop them up, right? They'll put them through the chopper. And then they take those and they spread those in with the chaff before covering it to make the silage. And they'll even take carrots, right? Anything that the animals will eat. Yeah. Right. It was so cool. And they even did little flowers too. There were some flowers. I don't know if it was lavender or tulips or something. But they chopped them up and put them in there too. Oh, Torches Eternal mod. Oh, nice, Steve-O. God, I would love that. And there's a mod hub for that, right? That's not in the workshop, is it? On Steam, Steve-O? I think there's a site you have to go to. Is that accurate, or is it in the workshop? But yeah, dude, it was so cool to see these people put this stuff in. And what they do is, like I said, they fill the bunker, about 80%, and then the rest. Well, no, let me back that up. They fill the bunker about half. Then they put a layer. Yeah, so then they put a layer of, this other stuff, whatever it might be, at the time, and then they fill it up, close it, and then when it's ready to go, when they take it out, they'll put it in a mixer. And then the mixer will then churn it to, mix it all together. And man, let me tell you, that was cool. Like, see, that would be neat to be able to do, right? How cool would that be to put that stuff? And then compost. Hey, what's up, Matty P? First time chatter. What's up, buddy?
Morning.
And then what else was cool was compost. So now we have compost mods in the game, but they're only used for what? Like the bio plant in the game? Really? You can use it in the game? I didn't know you could do that. Oh, where am I going? What am I doing? Oh, I didn't know we could use compost in the game. What spreads it? The manure spreader? Oh, okay. Oh, well, crew wants to do that. Because I've always wanted to have a composter. Because I'm like, there's items in the game that you should be able to compost. Yeah, we want compost. All right, well, that's going to be a silver run thing. You missed the spot. How are you, brother? Great to see you. Oh yeah, we're gonna. Actually, I should move up here. Make this a little easier. Yeah, we're gonna do compost then on the new. Actually, I might even bring it into this before we play, just so I get used to it, what we can do. Because I did download a compost mod, but I hadn't used it because I didn't see anybody else using compost. So I thought you couldn't really do much with it, other than just use it like a production facility, like for fuel or energy or something. Oh, well, we're going to do that. That's going to come in here. That's for darn sure.
That's what I love about this game.
Because I watched the Real Farmers, and I saw like these guys in these Dutch farmers. They had this huge compost plant It looked like a silage bunker, but it was like 3 wide, and it was a different setup, right? And what they did was they just got like a manure spreader and they dumped it all in there and just started spreading it on the field. And I was like, yo, Thunderstorm Mod Hub, you can get mods for Valhalla there. Thunderstone. Okay, just waking up. All right, cool, Matty P. Yeah, Steve, yo, that's awesome, Steve. We have Valheim coming to console too next year, guys. So you know, if you got any Valheim fans out there. Yeah, sweet. It was really cool when I saw that. So yeah, we're definitely gonna do that for sure. Whoops. Okay, there you go. That went up there real nice, huh? I'll tell you the slow movement on here. All right, there we go. Mineral feed is in. I put a link in the Discord. Awesome, brother. Really appreciate you. Thank you, man. Yeah, we got to check that out. Okay, so let's start at the bottom, guys. Milk. We're going to need cow's milk to go to the bottle factory. Clothes, we have fabric. We are selling. Our lime is good. Probably use some more water in the lime. Straw, won't. Dude, that straw factory goes through water like water. It's incredible. No giggles. No giggles. No giggles. Oh, look at Navy Yoshi coming in with the resub. What's up, Navy Yoshi? How you doing, brother? Good to see you, my friend. So sweet, I went to, I had the little tractor, and I went to the spinnery to drop off, or no, to pick up the cloth that was there. And I'm like, all right, while I'm here with the tractor, doing good, brother. Had to shovel the snow you had to shovel snow. What do you live in Alaska? Shovel snow already? Holy mackerel. Yo, Jakob. What's up, Jakob? Thank you for hitting the follow button, brother. Really? Snow. I don't like saying those words. Ugh, snow shoveling already for the Yoshi. Good Lord, brother. Well, you I can understand, Swede. You're in a country that, like, you could export snow. Yeah. I mean, that's. Oh wow.
That's cold.
That's cold as hell, bro. Yo, Vinny, forget about it. What's up, cowboy?
Forget
That is
about
damn
it.
cold. Yeah, right now it's supposed to be in the 60s and 70s for the next few days. So he had snow, and then now it's going to be. Yeah, well, he had snow shoveled, and then the next 2 days it's going to be spring weather. Navy lives in an area where they every month, all 4 seasons happen every month.
It sound like Texas.
Yeah, each week is a different season for him. So hey guys, whoever's in the stream chat right now, Lady D33 has provided proper, authentic um, letterhead for excusals from any work commitments that you may have tomorrow. So if you go in my general message, you'll see the document. If you need off from work tomorrow or off from anything else, you know, you have an obligation to a family member, you know, you're supposed to go to a wedding, right? Whatever you're supposed to do tomorrow, if you need to get out of it, Lady D33 put up put a document up. It is proper MW2 documentation. It's all legal, legit. Now I got to do the lawyer speak at the end of it. Control crew is not responsible for any party that will submit to this thing at the end of the day. Terms and conditions apply. But yeah, if you want it, it's there. Good old North Dakota. Weather one day is hot, next day it's cold. Man, North Dakota. He's up there in Carson Wentz country. Oh, you know what I found out the other day too, Mr. Gallo?
What's that?
Is that the Eagles quarterback, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Jalen Hurts,
Mm-hmm.
is born and raised in Houston.
Oh, he sure is, wasn't he?
Yep. I just found that out yesterday. Did not know that.
Good old Texas boy, as
I
we
start
call
my
it.
new job at Bridgestone Firestone in North Carolina tomorrow.
Congratulations,
Oh, Mike. Way to go, brother. Good for you. Kudos, man. Best of luck to you, man. I wish you nothing but the best, bro. Fantastic. Yeah, it was pretty cool. And I found out this morning, Gallo, that the Eagles picked up, oh my gosh, what was his name? He is the defensive end for the Chicago Bears. He had 19 sacks last year. And the new coaches came in this year, and this system just does not work for his talents. So the Eagles gave up a 4th-round draft pick to get this guy. And, man, I'll tell you, the people on ESPN and all the football people are just, like, losing their mind. They're like, what in God's name are the Eagles trying to do here? They just want to get better and better every week. So, yeah, now they have the leading sack total guy from last year on the squad. So, oh man, it's going to be interesting. And then Gallo and I, starting tomorrow,
Yep.
we have a rooting interest on opposite sides of the World Series.
That we do.
My Philadelphia Phillies are in. His Houston Astros
Go
are
Stros.
in. And yeah, so we have a rooting interest. So Gallo and I will be able to, kind of get on each other a little bit. Be like, what happened to your Phils there,
Right?
crew? What happened?
What?
Yo, Gallo. Oh, what? Oh, Verlander.
Y'all
Oh,
lost?
go on. See ya.
Y'all
Home
down?
run.
What
You
happened?
lose.
A sweep? A sweep? What? A sweep?
Hey, crew. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Actually, Gallo's going to make broom emotes for the chat if we get swept. He's going to be like, yo, crew, I got something in the chat for you. Look. Oh, look at the brooms. Look at the brooms.
You see what happened? What happened was?
So, yeah. So it should be some good fun.
Oh yeah, some good banter,
All right.
as they call it.
Yeah, as they call it. That's right. So what was I needing? So we did add some water over there. And was that it I needed for the water? I believe that was all. No, stone. Didn't I say stone? Yeah. Oh, it was right there. Yeah, let's add some water to the stone, and then we'll fill it back up, and we'll be good for a little bit. Then we'll go and take a look. There we go. Let's drop this off. Let's go, Strohs. Cowboy Mike's with you, bro.
All right, Cowboy Mike with the best team. Okay, we're gonna start tomorrow. Never mind. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you guys got Mr. Verlander on the mound tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Mr. Tommy John surgery there.
It's okay.
It's funny. He's actually he's doing what most people. So that Tommy John surgery, you know, the first year it happens, you have the surgery, you have to take a year off for rehab.
Right.
But they say that a high percentage of pitchers, when they come back from that, actually come back, if not the same, sometimes even better. I live near Wilson, and I just popped in Small World. Hey, what's up, Granny? Granny Shakes, first time chat.
How you
look
doing,
at that,
Granny?
Cowboy. So, Granny, you're going to go pop in the store tomorrow over there at Bridgestone Firestone. Say hello to Cowboy Mike. Oh, Outlaw Cowboy says New York Jets all the way. Hey, the Jets are playing good this year. Now, unfortunately, they're in the same, if I remember correctly, they're in the same division as the Bills. So that's going to be rough. But Cowboy fan since 1978. Okay. All right, Cowboy Mike.
We
Man,
were
let me
cool.
tell you,
We were cool until you said the Cowboys.
Well, growing up in Philly, right? For those of you that know football, you know the Birds fans and Cowboys. They're like cat and dog, oil and water, right? And what was funny was, for me, I don't care who you root for, right? The only problem I have is when you're a front runner, right?
Right.
So back when I was coming up, now remember, I'm 52 years old. I was born in 1970. So that's right around after the Cowboys had, you know, Roger Staubach, Lynn Swann, Tony Dorsett, right? You had the big names back then, and the star became very synonymous with, you know, they called themselves America's team, right? That's where it came from. And when it came to Cowboy fans in Philly, you know, Philly teams back in the 70s were brutal. Absolutely, like the worst ever. And you would get a lot of people who they wanted to cheer for somebody in the division that was better than their home team. And almost all the time, it was the Cowboys. So the problem we always had coming up was the front-running Cowboy fans. I don't care if you root for the Cowboys and they were, you know, like Cowboy Mike said, since 1978. That's a long way back. I don't care how he became the fan, as long as he wasn't, a front-runner fan, obviously. But even at the end, who cares, right?
Right.
But, man, we would have dudes come around us and, you know, everybody was playing ball. We all had our Eagles jackets or sweatshirts. And they come rolling up with their Cowboy stuff. And you're like, what are you doing? Like, you just had an Eagles shirt last winter. Yeah, well, the Eagles suck, man. I'm cheering for the Cowboys now. I'll be like, yo, that's pretty lame.
That ain't right.
Or if,
Not right.
or if you had a family member, you know, that maybe your dad grew up in Texas and he was a fan and moved over this way and he wanted his son to cheer for his home team. All right, that's fine. big deal. But you just latch. It's like people that latch on to whatever team LeBron's on
Right.
right away. To her Cleveland Cavalier jerseys all over the place. And you're like, wait a second. You name one player before LeBron that played for Cleveland, and most people can't do it. I'm like, yeah, you just now all of a sudden you might as well take your jersey and cut it in half and put Cleveland on one side, and put the Lakers on the other side. Like now you're a Lakers fan. You just became a Cleveland fan like 3 years ago. Now you're a Lakers fan. It's like, come on now.
Pick a team and stick with it.
Yeah, like
Win, lose, or draw. It's your team.
dude, you know how bad the Sacramento Kings used to be back in the day.
Mm.
Now all of a sudden everybody Sacramento fan, right? Because they got the boy there. Who's the dude who what's his name? The small dude who hits all the damn 3-pointers all the time. He had his brother on the Sixers.
Mm.
Oh my gosh!
What's his name?
Now.
I'm gonna be trying to think of his name all day now.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. It's not Sacramento. Is it Sacramento? No, it's not Sacramento. It's oh my gosh. Hold on. It's not Sacramento Kings. Golden State.
Oh, you're talking about shoot.
Golden State Warriors. See, they were so bad I didn't even remember her name. Steph Curry. There we go. Yeah. Freaking Golden State Warriors. Yeah, yeah, Granny. Yo, crew. What's up? What's up, Freedom? How you doing, buddy? Texas Rangers fan since the beginning. Nice, Cowboy Mike. Yeah, freaking Steph Curry, bro. But you know how bad freaking Golden State was? Like, they were always brutal.
Yeah, you didn't really know. you knew you would win when you played them.
Oh, every time they were on your schedule, you're like W, W. Now it's L, L. And who knows, once Steph Curry's gone, it might go right back to that, right? You don't know.
Right.
But yeah, everybody all of a sudden, everybody's a Golden State Warriors fan. All right, let's see, guys. How we making out over here?
I'm done rolling. Sweet, did you want this roller?
All right, you're done rolling. What do we got here?
No, okay.
So this field is all seeded. So Gallo, actually, if you're done, if you want to roll that grass field real quick, then.
Oh, ready? You gonna do it?
Oh, you're rolling already? Cool. All right. Yeah, buddy. Looking good over here. Let's take a look. Dallas Mavericks since the 1980s. Nice. Yeah, Curry did change the game for sure. All right, so let's take a look at. Yes, sir. Look on the screen. Oh, 12,771. Nice. All right, very good. I like it. All right, so let's see. So that's good. All right, that needs rolling. Seed bed. Oh, excuse me. All right, seed bed's good on there, on the new field. All right. And we just have to add FERT on field 11 after that's seeded.
Already.
All right, looks good. Okay, so on the main farm field, what time we got? Yeah, we might still have enough time to get that seeded. Let's put wheat. Let's put wheat on that field that you just rolled there, Gallo.
Already.
All right. And that roller will let Swede take that roller. I would go down to the seed and fert factory and fill that up before you start. Actually, let me see. We might have some leftovers here in the barn. Let's see.
Yep, I moved.
Yep.
I got it.
Let's see. We do have some fert here. Let's use this up first. So let's see if we can
You're
put
welcome.
this. Let's see if we can put this in that cedar Gallo. If you want to bring that cedar over here,
Will do.
see if we can get that loaded up. I'll go grab the front forks. Did you let's see. Oh, Freedom, how you been, buddy? Since Curry was drafted, there's been something like double the amount of three-pointers. Oh yeah, it's like Drive to Survive on Netflix. People watching that now, everyone's either a Merc or a Red Bull fan. Did you know that Dallas Cowboys was once in Washington? Okay. Cowboy Mike, where are you moving from? All right, cool. All right, let me go grab the front forks here, and I'll lift that pallet up. We'll put it over to cedar. Get that fert. This way we get those pallets out of here.
What, the pallet you put down right here?
Yeah.
It's already
Is it
filled.
filling up or?
Yeah, it filled up.
Oh, it's filling up from it. Oh, good, good. All right.
Well, it didn't fill up, but I need to go get some more.
Yeah, let me go grab another pallet out. Hold on. Sometimes these things you have to hold them over.
Right. Yeah, like the last time.
Up, you're good. Yep.
Bloop.
All right. Let me know if you need another one.
Nope, that's it.
That's it.
What is this
Okay.
at the bottom of it? What if they? Oh, I think that was grass. Let's see. Yeah, that's what that was.
Yeah.
No.
Yes. So.
We're doing. You said oat.
Do wheat.
Wheat.
Yeah, we'll do wheat on that field. Because the only thing that we're able to plant now is going to be wheat or barley.
All right. Wheat is at 45% on here, so I don't know.
Yeah, you got to fill up with seeds.
Oh,
now
gotta go.
down
Oh,
at
that
the
was
factory.
fertilizer.
That was fert. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So fold up the cedar.
Cool.
And then go down to the factory. And actually, there's mineral feed. Or no, that was biosilage. It's not mineral feed. All right. Well, I'm going to leave these forks here then. All right. And that's good. I'll put this away. And let's see. Been in North Carolina for the past 27 years. Oh, nice. Very Very good, very good. All right, let's take a look now at. I'm going to go take a look at our other fields, guys. Check on what we got going on. Now, one of the new fields I want to make grass. And then we're just going to have 2 fields steady of grass. This is what we had to make yesterday. So this ground was extremely difficult to work with. Very undulating. The street area is way lower than the back area. This thing raised up. We got an ad coming up in about 45 seconds, guys. It raised up about 10 feet from one side to the other. So I had to change that. So yeah, this is the 85% bonus because we weren't able to do the lime on there yet. But as you can see, guys, we got canola at a plus 100% yield bonus. We've done a few new things to our fields just to make sure we get that 100%. Moving forward, that's going to be very important. So I'm trying to think, what field should we do with the grass? I'm thinking we're going to do the one right next to the baseball field. With the bunkers? I don't know where there's what bunkers. Yeah, well, there's 2 new fields. There's one right next to the. Well, there's two big ones. So the fields that I bought, I merged together. So we have one that's right behind the baseball field, and then we have the other one. Yeah, the other one is at the bottom of the map. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one we're gonna use as a regular field. I think would be a good idea. And then this field near the baseball field we'll use as a grass field. There's bunkers down there? Where's the bunkers at? Let me see. Uncle Pete's Diner. Let's see. Oh, the shed that I put up? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, that's just a regular shed. Yeah, that's the shed that we would normally put like our combines in. But you know what? What we probably could. Let me just see something here. Let me just go in this view. We could put, if we were to do this as grass, we could put, well, ugh. Do we? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it would be. It would be a really good field for grass. I'm just thinking the compost thing in the game, does that use grass for, I don't think I have a compost factory in here yet, do I? I don't think I activated that. Headed to a meeting, have an amazing stream. All right, Lady D.
Alrighty,
You
have
have
a
a great
good
one too.
one.
Thank you so much. Let's get a shout out for Lady D. You have a wonderful rest of your day. And there'll be a link up in chat real quick here in just a minute for Lady D. If you guys are not already following, make sure you head on over there and smash that follow button. No, I don't. But we probably could put a compost factory right here. Because I'm sure grass is one of the ingredients, right? Okay. Oh, we should fill this in. I would say we definitely would probably need to take out this one tree right there at minimum. Um, let's get this painted if it'll let me. And it won't.
Hey, sweet, can you do me a favor? Pop up here to the seed and fertilizer factory. I cannot get the seeds to little what you call it to pop up. It don't want to work for me.
It won't open the lid.
The lid's open, but it doesn't give me the trigger for the to load.
Let's make sure. I'm almost certain it's full of seed. Let me just double check. Oh yeah, we got 14,000 seed in there. Okay.
There we go. That wasn't close enough.
All right, there we go. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe Twisted Steel Yellow. What's up, Twisted?
Thank you,
How are
sir.
you, brother? Good to see you, pal.
Appreciate it.
Hey, Twisted, you're on Xbox, brother. We just wanted to I
Hey,
wanted to say to
Twisted.
you, so myself and Gallo, we're going to be hitting up some Chivalry 2, some State of Decay 2. Um, we wanted to put it out there for you if you play either of those games. If you wanted to, join us, please feel free. Let us know if you have the game and if you'd be interested. All right, brother. We're going to try to get to them today and tomorrow if we can.
Coming up.
Yeah, so if we do grass here, you know what we could do, Swede, too, is at some point we'd be able to just buy a baler and wrap silage bales on this field too. And the field on the main farm will use that to store for product for the animals. And we use this just to make money. Yeah, let's do it. What the hell? I haven't, but I would give it a shot. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Twisted, let me know which one you would want to run or if you want to run both. Um, I already have a save started on um, whatchamacallit, State of Decay 2, but I haven't gotten real far, honestly. So we could just join in off that save if you guys wanted. All right, so let's see. We have that field. You're putting wheat in.
Wheat. Yeah.
So we're gonna need. Swede is finishing up on the grass field up here. So let's get a shout out for Mr. Twisted Steel. You're over near Clayton. I can take 42 to head to Clayton. Oh, Cowboy and Granny are talking about their proximity to each other. All right, I'm gonna go fix this and damn, this thing has got low fuel. There's a shout out for Twisted Steel. If you guys get a chance, please go on over, click on the link, smash the follow button for Mr. Twisted Steel. Great to see you again, brother. So let's see. Trying to think what we can do next. Yeah, this thing was way down. Thank you, sir. I'm still streaming Alice for now when my net is working. Oh, yeah. Yo, it's funny, that game, Alice in Wonderland, the pepper grinder gun I want. Like, I want that gun in, like, all the shooting games I play. That gun is so cool. If you guys haven't seen Alice in Wonderland game, you gotta see it, and you gotta see this pepper grinder gun that you get in there. It's cool as heck. Probably the best gun I've ever seen. Alright, I'm trying to think now. The next field, I'm going to take the seeder down to the new field near the baseball field. And we're going to get that set up with, I think we'll do barley maybe down there. Actually, no, we should probably get started on grass because we're going to need grass for the winter. Oh, this sucker's empty. This got un guts. This got un guts. Have you seen the newest upgraded one? I have not. Metal with spikes on it, and the front looks like a snout with a ring in it. Nice. Have you guys seen the game that's coming to console soon called High on Life?
Mm-mm.
I actually saw it in Game Pass. I don't know if you have to buy it or if it's going to be on Game Pass, but I went in and I smoked too much. He said I smoked too much. Good Lord.
Been hanging out with Uncle Snoop, huh?
I went in Game Pass and downloaded the thing. It looks like it's just a Game Pass game. So but it looks cool. It looks like if you were to take No Man's Sky and put a little more fantasy into it, that's what it reminds me of.
Uh-huh. Right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's bad to the ham bone. Oh, you're talking about your gun, Twisted? I bet it is, bro.
Been over there hanging out with Uncle Snoop, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You didn't call us?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I don't know. The way you guys mistreat me, I ain't gonna tell you shit. So disrespectful. All I know is where's the potato chip and pretzel factory? I'm getting the munchies. All right, we're going to head down and. Dude, you know how much grass we're going to get off this field? Don't say it too loud. Might get the fashizzle.
He might pop up.
Might all of a sudden just show up. That's right. Well, we got to do something for Call of Duty because there's some famous people, especially sports icons, that play Call of Duty religiously. In fact, the young boy for the Arizona Cardinals, their quarterback, he skips stuff that, like team meetings and shit to go to do stuff with Call of Duty. They said his teammates, there were a few teammates that were really, really mad at him because he's already told them that he's going to be skipping some things that are happening tomorrow and over the weekend, except for the game, obviously.
Right? You say you need that paycheck.
Yep. Yeah, it was a big deal. It was on Skip and Shannon's Undisputed. They were talking about it.
Skip.
All right, let's see.
Skip.
Skip Bayless and what's his name? The Hall of Fame, Shannon Sharp.
Shannon Sharp.
Yo, man, you want to talk about an awesome tight end in football?
Right?
Yo, Shannon Sharp was beast, man. That dude used to put up wide receiver numbers as a tight end. Enough, get to the feds, called out. Grass tonnage, that's right, man. Work smarter, not harder. There you go.
Oh, yeah. The only way to do it.
Oh, no, no, no. No, no, no.
Mm-mm.
Uffa. Madonna me. That sucker. No. I hit oilseed radish by mistake.
Ooh.
That would have been a major error considering we're already at 100%. Oh, poop. I know, right, she? I was like, wait a second. Okay. Alright, so we'll just need to roll this afterwards. We got a while before we'll be ready to roll. I might not even finish this on the stream because of how much this is going to be a long time. Trying to think of what else we're gonna need after this. We do need to take a look at our milk because we got an ad coming up in about 4 seconds, guys. We need to take a look at so our sheep are good right now. Let's let's take a look at. Well, we don't have nothing for the pigs yet. Cows. Milk 80. Oh, we need to transport some milk over to the bottling company. And we need TMR for the cows. All right. So let's get our truck. Go get some TMR.
Now with cows, I know they need TMR, and then do you still feed them grass and hay too, or just TMR?
Not if you put, yeah, if you put the TMR.
You don't need anything else.
No.
Okay.
Straw.
Straw.
Yep.
Cool.
So when you look in the cow situation, right? TMR gives you 100% effectiveness.
Right.
And then hay gives you 80, and grass gives you 40.
Like 40. Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah. I think it's going.
They
out
say
of
milk
style.
does a body good.
Yeah, I don't know who they are, but they do say it a lot.
Right. Yeah, I remember that commercial.
A tank? Oh, yeah, milk tank. Yeah, I probably will. Yep.
All right, step away real quick.
Yep. So, guys, like we said, we are on the push to Silver Run. We're going to run Griffin out until November 11th, which is what, Friday of the weekend before. And then, yeah, we're just going to, kind of chill, do some other things. And then the 15th, when it comes out, we'll download it. I'm going to try and get the mods all set up and ready to go for the Deddy server ahead of time. This way, once that's done, we'll go in, set up the new server, and, just get everybody on in. That'll be ready at that time, and then we'll get started. We do ask if anybody's going to join us. I put in the Discord. Let me know in the Discord. And November 4th will probably be the cutoff, I would imagine, because we do have to get together. We'll discuss how we're going to approach the playthrough. I got like 3 ideas in my head. I will say right now, just so people know ahead of time, it's going to be a slow process. Because with the Silver Run map, I don't plan on being done playing through it, unless we get on the map and it sucks, right? I don't think it will, but if we get on and we wind up thinking like, yo, this map is not what it's cracked up to be. Outside of that, we're gonna run it, and I don't see it being done within a month, because there's going to be a lot to do on there, and we're going to take it slow. We're going to be starting from zero, cutting wood, grass, greenhouse, like we're going to try and have a regular, slower, more methodical approach to how we do things, and try to add as much realism as we can. So if it's kind of not your style, then no harm, no foul. We might even get to a point where, oh well, I should have looked how much it needed before we'll probably even get to a point where, oh shoot, that's right, I can't put this back. That's definitely something they have to fix on that. That sucks. Um, yeah, it's definitely something that we would want people to know ahead of time, how we're going to do things so that you're prepared. I don't want people coming in thinking, we're in like a couple days we're going to have all the best equipment and stuff like that. It's not how it's going to work. All right.
There, I'm back.
Oh yeah. Welcome back, sir. Yeah, he went up in those trees all right. And we'll put I'll probably do about 4 passes down here. Get a good headland on this. But yeah, this will be good. Well, down here we'll use the grass field at the main farm to supply our animals. Um, load up the silo, the regular silo, not the bunker. We'll load up the regular silo down there with the grass or hay. We'll do one cut be grass, next cut be hay, kind of deal, and we'll fill up from down there. And then this one we'll use um, to do silage bales and sell them.
Ooh.
And then in a pinch, if we needed, to fill up a bunker, like top off a bunker or something, we could do that. That's kind of weird. Now, why is that chopped up on one side and not on the other? That's weird. Well, it is 3 fields merged into one, so we might get some odd
Numbers.
things going on here. That is weird how that's chopped up like that. We're gonna have stripes. Look at that. That's hilarious. Let's take a look at that overhead. It's so strange. All right. So, chat, how you guys doing? We have any other folks that are looking forward to Modern Warfare 2 tomorrow? Got the big release, right? Anybody call out for tomorrow or already took it as a vacation day? Plan on calling out sick? Wow, look at that. It's doing that every other. That's hilarious. Any new games for you folks? I know we were supposed to have a bunch of releases. Kind of Skull and Bones was supposed to be out. Humankind. We got Call of Duty. We had Valheim that was supposed to be. I know Bannerlord. My son started playing Bannerlord on the console yesterday. That come out. That's actually a really good game too. I don't know if anybody ever played Bannerlord, but that's a really good game. I have it on PC, but my PC can't handle it, unfortunately. I was hoping it was going to be on Game Pass, but didn't happen. We also had Victoria that came out yesterday by Paradox Gaming. So I will be on here, just no conversation, programming a new part of my machine. Okay, cool, Twisted. Coming in with the lurk. All right, sounds good, brother. Cowboy, not really a COD game. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Yeah, no, it's not for everybody. I wasn't gonna get it. I didn't have it pre-ordered until the last minute last week. But I saw that there were a bunch of people in chat and other streamers that I've watched that are going to play it, and I figured it'd be a good opportunity. All right, we'll do a headland at the top end here once we get up to the top. Still perplexed as to how that's doing that, and it's not doing it over here. Yet there's no difference. I'm stupefied. How's the family doing, Gallo?
Family's doing all right. Son
Good.
kind of made me a little upset this morning. He was moving
Oh,
kind of
okay.
slow and missed the bus.
Oh.
So Papa had to get up when it's cold outside and drop him off at the
Mm-hmm.
schoolhouse.
Okay.
But other than that, everybody's doing all right. How
Good.
about your
Good.
family? How's everybody doing?
Yeah. Everybody's doing good here. How about you, Mr. Swede? I was. Didn't you have? You had some visitors this weekend, right? Okay. That all went well, right? Nice. We like this guy, right? That's always a good time. Yep. And we like the husband, right? He's a good dude. Good. We don't have to tell him to forget about it, right?
Right.
Yeah, you gotta make sure he knows. Yeah, of course.
Saying you don't want that.
Twisted Steel, so you can get it with a knuckle sandwich. You're like, hey crew, I gotta bring somebody by to forget about a pizza. You know, they're gonna come in. I don't know if they're gonna make it out, but they're gonna come in. They're gonna hang out for a little bit. Yeah, they might not be leaving. So, with Halloween approaching here in the next few days, has anybody seen the new Halloween movie? I guess what's supposed to be the final episode, if you will. Has anybody seen it? I'm a little curious. What some people thought about it, if they liked it, if they, did you think it was as good as the original, better? So Brabs did. Did you like it, Brabs? I know the missus wants to see it.
No, my
We're
wife wants to
hoping
see it.
that. What's that, Gallo?
My wife wants to see it. Her and my daughter. Like I'm not too big on scary movies, but
Yeah.
they are. So they've
Okay.
been wanting to watch it.
Yeah, I was curious because the missus wants to watch it. She's hoping we can, get the family together one of these nights. I would imagine one of the nights maybe on the weekend here, and try to get everybody who wants to see it, in. But I was just curious. It was okay. Got really good at the end. Okay. Yo, Tech Guru. What's up, Tech? How you doing, brother? Great to see you. And guys, if you notice too, in my About section, we got an ad coming up in about 50 seconds, guys. I put in a new About section just for the channel, change things up a little bit. We do have in there, we're making that push for Twitch partner. So, I really would love for, if that were to happen for us here in our community, not just for me, but, obviously you guys know I want to help people. I want to help you all get to whatever you guys are trying to achieve. But that would be a great, great thing for us. And the only thing that we have left to do, guys, is hit the average of 75 viewers. And that's it. So everything else is done. So right now, all it is now is our push to just expand the channel, to get our viewership up. I'm going to go hop off, but you have a great one. Okay, Cowboy?
All right, you have a good one,
Appreciate
Cowboy.
you, brother. You take it easy, cuz. Let's get a final shout out there for Mr. Outlaw Cowboy. And we got an ad starting up here, guys, so I will hold off for just a moment. All right. We got both headlands set up. We got the outer edge on the right side done. We're going to do the outer left edge here, and we're going to let this guy take care of business. And we are probably going to need seed and fert down here, so I'm going to need to think about that scenario. So let's do this. Let's get this pickup truck back on the farm. So there you go, guys. There's a shout out for Mr. Outlaw Cowboy. He's going to be taking off, but you guys get on over there, click the link, smash the follow button. I know he would appreciate you guys coming over there. So if you get an opportunity, please do so. You give it a 7 out of 10. All right. I mean, that's better than the previous ones. The first two were the only ones that I liked. And when it comes to horror films, I'm not a huge horror film guy either. Sort of like Gallo. I only like the classic. Halloween and Nightmare on Elm Streets. They're the only ones I like. I don't get into Stephen King. Now, I could be convinced to see It, because I heard It was actually pretty good. So, that might be something that, you know, I could be, yo, tough SOB, what's up, man? You love horror movies? No kidding. Okay. Yeah, see, I'm not a horror film guy. I tried back in the day, but I just don't get any enjoyment out of somebody. Like I saw Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I another day. That's right, tough. There was no enjoyment out of it. I saw this one movie. It was called Color Me Blood Red. It was the dumbest, most stupidest movie I ever saw. And after all that, I was like, yeah, I'm done. So now, all I really cared about were the classics, the Halloween and Nightmare on Elm Street. That's it. Nothing else needed. The other ones were just too lame. That was yeah, never heard of that one. Gotcha. 30 Days a Night. Yeah, I saw movies is what the Saw movies is what killed it. Yeah, I didn't even see the Saw. Yeah, I don't know, man. I just never had any desire for those. It was pretty meh, you know. All right, so what do we got to do here? Let's get the flatbed. Actually, let's see. How do we want to do this? All right, I think I know what we could attempt. We could try doing this. First thing we'll do is for Fert, we're going to grab the pallets that we already have. Oh, I could have taken these out the side door. You know what? Let's see. I could probably just sit that there and actually, no, that's not going to work for me, is it? Shoot. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull that out of there. Ugh. I'm trying to think of the best way to approach this. Taking off, brother? All right, my friend.
Alrighty, sweet.
It was great having you. It was great having you join us. Alrighty. Okay, sir. I thank you. You have a great one. Thank you so much.
You have a good one,
us.
Swede.
Next is, if we could, let's get a shout
Thank
out
you.
there from Mr. Swede.
See
He's
ya.
off. All right, pal. You take care, buddy. You know what we're going to do? We're going to make this real simple. We're going to make it real simple, folks. Let's forget about all the multiple stuff here. Let's do this. Whoopsie daisy. That didn't let go. Alright. Let's do this. I'm going to have to work at this because I didn't think it through properly. But there's a shout out for Mr. Slow Swede. If you guys get an opportunity, please click on that link. You guys know Mr. Swede. Great friend of the channel, contributor here, helper of men.
Helper of
Super
all
appreciative.
helpers.
The helper of all helpers. Alright, let's just rethink how we're gonna do this and make it simple. Kind of go at it the way I was originally going to do it. Do the pallets first. So we should be able to just pick up the pallets and load them right into the open pallet there.
Ooh. That's snow? Or that just the ground?
No, it's fert that I
drop.
put in the container. Yeah. No, it's not going in. Serious. Alright, so it worked when we did seed. Okay. Yeah, we've had a few things act a little funny the last couple days on Farm Sim, haven't we?
Oh, what was that?
I said we've had a few things act a little funny on Farm Sim recently.
Right? Acting a little wonky.
What we'll do is we'll bring the truck back over, load them in the truck, and then just dump it from the truck into the pallet here. And then we have another bucket for seed. Yeah, these fields I got were like a last minute thing, and we weren't sure how we were going to work them. So what we'll do is we'll set up to have some seed and fert down at that other location so we don't have to go as far.
Grab it. Cool.
We'll already have it down there. Plus I'm going to look into that compost stuff too, because we want to definitely do that. Let's see, am I going to be able to just dump it right in the bucket from here? Let's hope. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Love it when it all comes together.
Come together beautifully. Gotta love that, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so let's see now. Seed. Let's see. Oh, where's our seed bucket? Thought we had a seed bucket. Nope. That's our poplar. That's our lime. Ooh, we got silage. Okay. Alright, so I thought we had a seed bucket. I guess not. So we're gonna have to get one. Or see, what I don't know is if the seeder is just gonna pull seed from the trailer. Let's take a look at our seeder. He's doing pretty good. He's at, 55%. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to fill him up. Might even have to fill him up twice. Alright, so we're gonna have to figure that out logistically. What we want that to look like. I might purchase a couple more pallets and just put pallets down here, because I can get, what is it, 10,000 liter pallets, I believe. Those little buckets that I just used there, I can get 2 of them, or maybe even 2 each, and just leave them by the shed there. We also have the shop that's close by if we needed to buy seed too.
Alright.
Or I might even go, I can go as far as the seed runner things where you actually put seed in the stuff and drive them out, and it has the boom that comes out.
It drops it in. Yeah.
So, yeah, we got a couple options there. Couple different options. Yeah, so we'll see. We will see. But yeah, this is going to be a great field for us to get some money.
You said grass on that one, on that field?
Yeah, and what we'll do is we'll we'll get a baler and a wrapper and pickup wagon, and we'll just use this field for silage bales.
Cool.
And then occasionally, use it to fill, maybe if we need, a quick drop of hay or a quick thing of grass, then we can use this field if it's at the ready,
Right. Mm, 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 mm.
Yes, we're looking good here, Gallo.
Oh yeah,
We're getting
everything
some
is
good
coming together.
stuff going here. 95. So once we get that roll on there, we should be at 100. First time chat, Harry the Gamer. See someone else on console. I not long ago finished a 14-hour stream on my console, but barely ever see people. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, we appreciate you coming out, Harry. Thank you for
Thank
the
you.
first time chat. Much appreciated. What brings you out here? Tell us a little bit about yourself. Yo, the med spot in the house. Hey, cool. See someone else tonight. Oh, there's she feel. Look at that.
He had asked where you were from, and what brought you in. Or tell us a little bit about yourself.
Oh, you were watching the ads. Yep. No worries. No worries. Yeah, we got 18 seconds left here. They're almost done. I'm doing great, man. Spot. How you making out, brother? Yeah. So, oh, why is that buffering? Or is that just me? me refresh here real quick.
Yeah, I was gonna say, my screen was showing you are looking all right.
Okay, yeah, it must have been my screen. Doing well, mate. All right, cool, Mad Spot. Yeah. So Harry, I was just asking, come on in, tell us a little bit about yourself, or how you found the channel, or what brought you here, bro. We like to get to know peeps.
Say we love the peoples.
Absolutely. What's up, baby? So we are actually at that that time. We're at the 3 hour mark. This is where we tend to start to get things together to go. We got a few things to do, but Harry, please, if you want to come on in, smash the follow button, hang out with us. If you play the game or whatever you have going on, brother, we would love to have you a part of the team here, and we thank you for coming into our our stream. I'm good. I'm from Australia. Someone else,
Ooh,
yeah.
nice.
You were just scrolling. Well, that's cool. I'm glad you found us. You did catch us. Hey, Crazy Moose. What's up, Crazy Moose? Thank you very much for coming in. You guys are absolutely awesome. Welcome to the Crusaders team here. We look forward to getting together. Typically Monday through Friday we get together, and you'll see myself and Slow Swede. He was on with us. He just left. He's not feeling 100% today, but he put in 2.5 hours and was helping us out. We have Mr. Gallo, who's on the map with me as well. He's a fellow content creator, and actually just hit his affiliate.
Yes, I did.
This morning he checked and got his affiliate status completed. So he is a brand new affiliate. So we are super thankful. Oh, Cheeseburger coming in with the raid. Yo, what's up, Cheeseburger?
Cheeseburger.
Mango Manang, what's up? Hitting the follow. King Trucker coming in with the follow as well. Welcome in, team. Crazy Moose. What's up, guys? Thank you for coming in. What's up? Twisted Steel.
Welcome.
Twisted Steel says congrats to you there, Gallo.
Thank you, Twisted Steel. I appreciate that.
It's so funny because I just had Cheeseburger's stream up. We were taking a look at Cheeseburger as one of the people we were going to raid into. But Cheeseburger said, whoop, I got you, cuz. Don't worry about it. So, Cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper. Thank you very much. There's your shout out. And for the folks that came in with you, appreciate you coming in, smashing that follow button. Really appreciate it. Ghost Trucker coming in with the Kiss Mrs. Crew.
Ghost
Copy
Trucker.
that. Will
How's
do,
it
Ghost
going?
Trucker. So,
Hey.
guys, hey, really appreciate y'all coming in, and we look forward to seeing you guys. How do you rate? I was trying to earlier with one of my views, but I don't know how. Welcome in all. Yep, there goes. Let's get a shout out Nexus for Mr. Mad Spot. Another great content creator. There's one for Ghost Trucker. So, guys, you're going to see some links here. Ghost Trucker, the Mad Spot 91, Mr. Cheeseburger. Make sure you guys click on those links. Smash the follow buttons. All right? Want to make sure you become part of the community here at the Crusaders. So, I appreciate you guys coming in, man. It's really, really nice. We've been doing a lot of work here on the farm. We got our 3 new fields. 2 of them are all prepped and ready to go. We're putting grass in the new one here. We're going to have barley probably going in the other one. And then the 3rd field was already had canola in it, so I'm going to let that go. Typically, I don't do that. Normally, I'll bring the field to a new status. But with some of the loss we took yesterday with some withered crop, even getting that crop at 50%, is going to be good. So we're going to let that go. But, guys, it's great to see a Cheeseburger. Thank you for coming in and doing the raid and bringing your community in over here, brother. I really appreciate that. And Mango, King Trucker, Crazy Moose, you guys, thank you for hitting that follow button. It means a lot to me. I hope you guys are doing amazing. Um, Hey crew, I just wanted you to know I like that you're a laid back stream, very relaxing and a great sense of humor. Makes everyone feel welcome and kudos. Well, Twisted, I really appreciate that, brother. I try. Um, you know, it's just hanging with really good people and, just trying to find my way through this stream thing. Like I said, we're on our road now. We want to hit partner. We want Twitch partner. We want this channel to grow. That's why we're looking into some other games. We got Call of Duty coming out tomorrow. Looking forward to getting with some folks tomorrow on Call of Duty. Don't know if we're going to stream it tomorrow or if we're just going to lay back and get together with some other streamers and just kind of get our feet wet with the game. Maybe learn how each other likes to play and what modes and whatnot. But it's definitely going to go into. I believe it's going to go into the cycle. It's a an A-list game, and we need to tap into that market, even if it's just a little bit. And then moving forward, we got State of Decay 2 that we'll probably put up on the channel. Gallo is going to give it a look, and if there's some other folks that may want to, we'll try to get together. We can have a squad of 4, I believe. So that'll be a lot of fun. But Twisted, thank you very much for that, man. It means a lot. And so I say, guys, let's get ready to do that thing we do here. And Harry, as far as the raids go, when you're in, I'll try to just explain it real quick. There's 2 ways to do it. In your Twitch dashboard, underneath the purple Edit Stream Info pencil, there's a parachute that'll say Raid Channel. You can do it that way. That's the way I always do it. It's quick and easy. And then the other way to do it is to put it in the chat. I believe it's /raid space and then the streamer's name. And that's the other way you can do it. If you still have a hard time, you could just Google it, or go on YouTube real quick. I'm sure there's a quick 10-minute video. It'll probably explain in extreme detail. But those are the 2 ways that you can do your raids. All right. So we're going to go, like I said, we tried to get into a new person the other day, but we couldn't because everybody I went to was either not doing anything or they were just kind of in their stream. And, I wanted to go in and say hello, but I got nothing. Usually I'll go in and say, hey, what's going on, just to kind of, let them know, like a hello or what have you, right? Hey, Gallo, can you do me a favor?
What's that?
Crazy Moose, thanks for the first time chat. Just said something, but my raid window's blocking what he said.
Okay.
Are you able to...
Yep.
Actually, no. You know what? I got the other tab open. I got it. Did you guys say you was on the Xbox, on the box? Yep. Get to talk much while I'm at work. Oh, no worries, Crazy. Yeah, we're on the Xbox. I'm on Next Gen. Series X is in X-Ray. Our buddy Swede, who was on, is also on the X. And our buddy here, Gallo, is on the old gen.
Yep.
But he is working through his streaming to get his next gen as well. So yeah, we're Xboxers. I am saving up. We'll eventually get a PC, but I've been with Xbox for about 13 years and it's never failed me. So I enjoy it.
Gotta love it.
And we got to represent the consoles too.
Oh yeah.
I want to make sure people on console realize they can do this and have fun and enjoy it, What's up, Ghost Trucker? All right, guys, so look, we're going to get this raid started. I want to say thank you to everybody. You guys have been amazing. Thank you for all the new follows that we got today and the resubs. And, it's just been a blast. Gallo, I want to thank you for coming in and helping out on the map. And
no problem.
Again,
no problem
congratulations
at all. I appreciate y'all having
affiliate status. I'm
thank
glad
you.
you
Thank
put
you.
the work in. I'm glad you are there, and now it's, just building from there. Slow Sweet, if you're in the background watching, I want to thank you for coming on the farm as well and helping out. I look forward to catching up with all you guys again. And we will see you. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Nexus, Dorothy, thank you so much for
Oh
being
yeah,
our
next.
moderator this morning. It's been a blast. You guys are the best. Love y'all. Be good, be safe, and remember, have fun, keep on gaming, and we'll see you again. Everybody take care. This is Crew, and I'm out.